Good morning! How are we doing today? So we're back with another Bodysculpt session. Okay, so this week we are going to do things a little bit differently again. So I'm going to be bringing in some new exercises that you haven't done before. Okay, so that means we're going to talk through them really thoroughly when we do them. Take a little bit longer with our setup, get to grips with them. Then next week we can come back into more intense workout again. But first things first, we're going to be starting off with our mobility work. So let's just find a nice, comfortable position, sitting up tall, out of the hips, shoulders relaxed down. You're just going to start to turn your head over to the left. And when you get as far as you can, take your fingers onto your chin, little chin push. Inhale back to center, over to the right, little chin push. Inhale to center, over to the other side. Allow yourself to get as far across to the other side before you do the little chin push. Just gently coming around. Little push. Last one. Back to center, coming into those sternum circles. So head stays absolutely still. Push that sternum forward, over to the right, pull it back, over to the left. Circling round. Trying to keep that head still. Change directions. 3 nice deep circles. Beautiful. Last one here. Okay, come back into center. Hands together. We're doing our shoulder circles. Push the shoulders forward, up, bring them back, drop them down. Forward, up, back, down. Now let's smooth out the edges of that rectangle. Try to keep the neck relaxed, head still, rib cage still. Just really circling around. Change directions. Coming back round. Okay, now let's come up onto all fours. Hands are out wide, fingers facing to the outside. We're doing shoulder dips. So the shoulder dips down, look up at the ceiling. Come to the other side, dip the shoulder, look up to the ceiling. Dip the shoulder, looking up at the ceiling. So the arm straightens as the shoulder comes down and the other arm is bending. Exhale as you come down. Inhale to switch. Last one. And we're coming up, staying in that all four position. We're going to do some chicken wing raises. So ground through the left hand, right hand behind your head, elbow touching down to the hand. Keep the arm straight and then raise that elbow up. Inhale, coming back in. Exhale, raise that chicken wing up. Inhale down, keep that arm straight. Really lift the rib cage up and round. Turning down, lifting up. Really lift up in the shoulder and then rotate the rib around. Beautiful. Last one. Let's switch sides. So, right hand grounds, left fingers behind the head. We're engaged in the straight arm, elbow comes down to the wrist. Lift up, rib cage rotates, elbow lifts. Come back in, down on that straight arm, lift up through the straight arm, rib cage comes round, elbow lifts. Lift and twist. Coming down. Lifting and twisting. Last one, elbow touch down, hands coming down. Okay, so now you're going to slide your hands further away up the mat. Keep the hips on top of the knees, ears in between your biceps. And we just drive the armpits down towards the mat. Inhale, raise up slightly. Exhale, drive back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Coming up, coming down. Beautiful. So from here, we're just going to come into a downward dog. So curl your toes underneath, and then you push back into that downward, and then let the knees come down. And then push back up into downward, heels driving, then knees come down. Keep engaged in the backs of your shoulders. Keep those fleshy parts of your elbows facing in towards each other. Just pushing back. Knees drop down. Push up. Drop back down. Pushing up. Okay, and come back down. Now we're just going to come onto our knees here very quickly. Just going to take your hands, cross them over so that the palms face each other, clasping the hands. And we're just going to do some elephant trunks. So big figures of 8 with those clasped hands. Change directions. Really scoop. Get around. Twist those hands. Side to side. Okay, now you're going to release the hands. Come back down into a child's pose. And now your hands are going to creep all the way over to the left hand side. And now you're going to creep all the way across to the right. Fingers just creeping across. Let's creep back again. Breathe deep into your side. Okay, coming back into center, forehead down on the mat. We're just going to reach back for that bum with our left hand. Left hand reaches back, comes back forward, right arm. Try to keep all the tension out of your neck. Pull those shoulders down and back. Reaching back. Coming back forward. Okay. One more. Beautiful. And we can come back up. into a seated position. Feet a little wider than hip distance apart. We're just going to do those hip swivels. So this time with our hands behind our back, you're going to let both your knees fall out to the left. And then come back to center, over to the right. This time, open the knee up first, and then swivel. Open the knee up first, then swivel over. Stay lifted out of your shoulders. Ooh la la. We're just rolling from side to side. Swiveling through. Okay. So now, coming back into center, legs squeezing together, we're just going to do some knee drops. So the right knee dropping out to the side, back to center, left knee. Back to center, right knee. Left. Center. Right. Center. Beautiful. Just keep going, letting the knees drop out. Staying lifted with the chest. Beautiful. Okay, so you're going to cross your right leg over your left. Then the left arm leans back and we're going to open up. Come back. Exhaling to open out. Inhale back in. Exhale to open. Inhale back in. Exhale to open. Inhale back. Keep coming through. Make this one your last one. Push off the back of the arm into center. Let's swap over. So, right back of the right arm is on the left leg, pushing against it, and we're opening up. Coming back, open up. Open up. Keep those shoulder blades down. Shoulders relaxed. We're just really spiraling in that top part of our spine. Push off with the back of your arm. Get a bit more lift. Down and up. This is your last one. Back into center. Let's pull those feet in. Push off the backs of your hands. Coming up into yogi squat. You want to have your feet out at 45 degrees. And we're just going to do some yogi squat falls. So the right hand comes down, we fall to the right. We push off the right, we come over to the left. Pushing off, over to the right. Pushing up. Coming up. Here we go. Keep coming side to side, rolling through those hips. When you get over to the right hand side this time, you're going to stay here. We're going to start to drive the hip up. So you can have your hands down. We drive the hip. Let the hip come back. Drive it back up. Just coming backwards and forwards, chin tucked. Just levering up and down. Chest stay still. Back and forth. Gentle hip drives. Back and forth. Last one. And let's come all the way over onto that other side, and let's start again. Driving. Bum comes down, driving up. Bum down, drive it up. Bum back, drive up. You can have your hands down, stick that butt out, drive it up. Back, drive. If you can, hands are off the ground and you're using all the strength in your hips to get back and forth. Beautiful, last one. Coming back into center. We're going to come all the way over and we're just very quickly going to do some hip drops. So we pick up the left leg, it comes over to the right side, we drop the hip down, hands stay still. Now pick up the right leg, comes over to the left, hips come down. Swapping from side to side, pushing down. Beautiful. Coming through, side to side. Last one. Okay, move your knees back, curl yourself up into a plank. You're going to bring your right leg through to the left side and let the hip come down. Chest comes up. Now push back up. Bring that foot back. Left foot goes to the right side. Hip drops down, chest comes up. Keep coming from side to side. Raising that chest. Slowly coming down. Just going to do one more to the other side. And then bring those knees back underneath you. We're just going to do some big circles in our hips just to finish off our mobility. So left knee is grounding. Then we pick up our right knee. We're going to do the biggest circle. Draw the biggest circle you can with that knee. It comes all the way back without arching through the back. And then you draw a big circle. One more this way. And now let's reverse. So we bring that knee up, out and around. Up towards the chest, out and around. One more really big one. Up to the chest, out and around. Coming down. Okay, so we're just going to swap sides. So we're going to pick up that left knee. Keep those abs pulled in. No arching through that lower back. Big circle. Coming up. Big circle. One more this way. Big circle. And now we're going to reverse. So the knee comes to chest. We open out. We circle back. You try to keep the same angle between your thigh and your calf the whole way through. It's just your knee that's drawing that big circle. Let's do one more really strong one here. Beautiful. Coming back down. Alright, so that's our mobility section done. Everyone should be feeling nice and warmed up, limber, ready to roll. So we're going to be doing 45-second setup for the exercise, and then you do just over a minute of actually going through it. But I really want you to think about quality of movement, really hone in on the cues that I'm giving you and build your mind-muscle connection. Close your eyes and really tune in to your body and what's happening in every single exercise, okay? We are going to be doing some new ones today, some that are a little bit more advanced, so you can always take the easier option that I give you. And please do this until you feel strong enough to go to the next level. Really important. All right, let's get down on the mat. We are going to have our fingers, just index finger and middle finger, inside of those hips. Nice and doughy in there to start. And then T-zone, tight. So we pull that pelvic floor up. Think about drawing hip bone across the hip bone. And then sucking the whole thing down, scooping in. And release. Relax through the shoulders. Pelvic floor up. Hip bone to hip bone. Scoop down. Release. Pelvic floor up. Hip bone to hip bone. Scoop. Release. One more for luck. Pelvic floor up. Hip bone to hip bone. Scoop. Release. Awesome. So, neutral and imprinted spine. Find that neutral and then suck the spine down onto the mat with your lower abs. Rock back to neutral and then suction down. Rocking forward, suction down. Keep going, just one more. Now take your hands onto the side of your ribs. We inhale, expand outwards. Exhale, close those hands down towards each other. Inhale, expand out. Exhale, close down. In through the nose. Out through the mouth, forceful exhale. Beautiful. And then we have our shoulders down and back. Think about squeezing that peanut between your shoulder blades. Chin tucked. Beautiful. All right. So our first exercise today is going to be an ab curl, but ab curl with our legs up in tabletop. So I want you to imprint your spine, bringing your legs up, squeeze them together, knees squeezing, ankles squeezing, fingertips behind your head. Got that imprinted spine. Really pull those abs down. Inhale, T-zone. Here we go. Exhale, curling up, looking at those knees. Inhale, come back down. Squeeze the T-zone, squeeze the legs together. Exhale, coming up. Inhale, come back down. Check on that spine, still imprinted. Exhale, coming up, curling up. Inhale, back down. Exhale, curling up. Inhale, coming back down. Check on that spine, still imprinted. Chin tucked, shoulders down and back. You've got your legs and your pelvis absolutely rock solid still. No movement at all. Your T-zone is your center powerhouse, keeping everything rock solid in there. This is your last one. Make it a good one. A little bit higher with those shoulder blades. Okay. And you can either come back down if you want to rest. Our next move is going to be crisscross. Okay, so with crisscross, you're in tabletop, but the legs are hip distance apart. Hands are still behind the head. The idea with this one is you're doing an oblique curl as you extend the other leg. So you curl across, extend the leg. So come with me here. Imprinted spine. Exhale to curl. Inhale back to center. Exhale to curl. Inhale back to center. Exhale, curl and extend. Inhale back to center. Keep coming with me here. Keep coming. Extending back to center. Keep coming with me. Really scooping through the abs. Keep those elbows wide. Spine is imprinted the whole way through. Exhale, rib to hip. Inhale, back to center T-zone. Exhale, rib to hip. Coming back in, last one. Beautiful, so you can either rest down for a second while I show you the next exercise. We're going to be doing scissors. So, head comes down, Arms down by the side, legs straight up in the air, but tailbone is down. Okay, so we inhale, tighten the T-zone, and exhale, you either keep your head down or we curl up to look at the knees and we start to scissor the legs. Exhaling down, inhaling back up. Exhale to come down, inhale back up. That spine does not move half a centimetre off the mat. You keep it absolutely suctioned down. If you need to, bring your head down and make the movement smaller. But make an absolute refusal to let that spine move off the mat. Exhale down, inhale, T-zone, pull that leg back up. Take a second in between the movements to do a quick body scan. Chin tucked, shoulders down and back, imprinted spine, tailbone down, and exhaling. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Last couple here. I know it's a burner. Okay, and you can bend your knees here, back down into tabletop, just for a second. We're going to do a full double leg stretch. So with this one, need the legs raising up high, have both your hands around your right knee. So inhale, T-zone. As we exhale, we curl up, we let the other leg extend out. Inhale, we come back up to exchange, hold on to the other knee, leg comes down. So exhale as the foot reaches out, inhale to switch, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You're only letting your leg go down as far as you can while keeping that spine suctioned on the mat, keeping those abs pulled in. Have a look at them. Make sure they're not bulging out. Keep really still in the pelvis here. No side to side rocking. Oh, it held the wrong leg. Last couple here. Keep going. Those abs should be on fire. Beautiful. Okay, so lower the legs back down into tabletop, squeezing together, knees squeezing, ankles squeezing, arms straight out to the side. We're going into a pendulum 2, working the abs still. So chin tuck, shoulders down and back, inhale, T-zone, and start to come across to your right hand side, and then you're going to extend that inside leg and come all the way back up with an exhale. So inhale to come across, exhale, you extend the upper leg and come back to the middle and down. Check on that imprinted spine, across, raising the foot up, middle and down. Check that spine's imprinted, across, extend, back to center. Check on that imprinted spine. No weight through the arms at all. Okay, really tight through that T-zone. Extending up, back to center and down. Extend, center and down. And that was your last one. You can have your feet down on the ground. Still working the abs. We're going to go into some ankle taps. So you've got your hands down by your side. Feet are pretty close in towards your bum. Chin tucked, shoulders down and back here. T-zone tight. Exhale, you curl up to look at the knees, and we're going to start to reach down to that right heel, back to center, over to the left. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Every time you come down towards that ankle, you're exhaling. So it's a keep those abs scooped. Keep going with this one. Shoulders down and back, chin tucked. Keep those knees absolutely still. You're crunching in from the obliques here. Work it. Last one. Awesome. Resting back down. Okay, so you're going to have your ankles together. I don't know if I'm going to slide with these sockies on. Let's just pull these off a second. Ugh. Okay, so we're doing leg slides with the arm reaching. So, feet are hip distance apart, T-zone is tight. Exhale, slide the feet away and the arms reach overhead. And then we inhale to pull everything back in together. Keep those abs flat. You can always go back to just the arms reaching overhead. And then you slide both legs out. Inhaling to pull them back in. Or you can even do one leg at a time. So your right leg slides, pull it back in, and then the left leg's going to slide out. Pay attention to that spine, no arching. We're in neutral, but we're not arching. Coming back in. Tighten through the T-zone, exhale out. Inhale, back in. Okay, that was your last one, so just relax back down. Okay, we're going to come into an oblique curl 2. So we're back up in that tabletop position, really getting into your abs today. Hip distance apart. We have got hands behind our head, chin tucked, shoulders down and back, T-zone tight. Imprint that spine. As we exhale, we curl up, and it's as if we're trying to get our shoulder blade across to the other hip. Inhale to center. Exhale, shoulder blade lifting up and over the body. Inhale. Exhale, shoulder blade. Elbows stay wide. Scoop through those abs. Coming across. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Really think about lifting that shoulder blade comes up and over. Inhale back to center. You can rest down in between. Just make sure you're keeping that imprinted spine. Scoop those abs. Inhale, center. Imprint and come over. Last one. Coming back to center. And we can relax back down. Just for a few seconds. And then you're going to imprint your spine back again. But this time, we're going to raise the legs straight up into the air. Arms straight out to the side. And we're going to do an exhale to lower, exhale to lower, and then you inhale as you circle them both around. Imprint that spine. So we go exhale, exhale, circle around with an inhale. Exhale, exhale, circle around. You can either have your head down or head up, keeping the eyes on the knees. Inhale, keep those abs in. Exhale, exhale, inhale to swap. Exhale, exhale, inhale, circling round. Exhale, exhale, inhale, circle around. Quick body scan. Chin tucked, shoulders down and back, spine imprinted. T-zone super tight. We're into the last 10 seconds of this one. Exhale, exhale, inhale, swap. And knees coming back down. Awesome. And coming all the way up into the seated position. We're going to move into rolling like a ball. This one's a really nice, fun one. So, up on your tiptoes, you've got your knees in, hugging round your shins, okay? Scoop through your lower part of your spine. Keep your chin tucked, and we just roll back and roll all the way up. So scoop through those abs and really allow your spine to carry you back. You inhale at the top, exhale, coming back up. Shoulders stay relaxed. Really think about rounding through the spine, scooping the abs to control you in this movement. Really scoop through those abs. So you scoop the lower spine, tuck the tailbone towards the belly button, and roll, and come back up. Making sure we don't come too far back here, really important. Just as far as your shoulder blades and back up. And there's no weight in your arms. You just use your abs. Okay, that one was your last one. And now you're going to be sitting up, legs outstretched, heels digging into the mat, and arms are out front. We're going to be tightening through the T-zone, neutral spine at the top, and then as you exhale, tuck the tailbone to belly button, coming back down, curling, 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 and open the arms up. Inhale back to center, exhale, curl up. Inhale, T-zone, exhale, curl down and open those arms. Shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, curl back up. Inhale, pause, T-zone, exhale, curl through those lower abs. Opening wide. Inhale back to center. Exhale, one vertebrae at a time, curling back up. Dig those heels into the mat. Just got a couple more here. Really curve, 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 curve. Shoulder blades down and back. Opening up. And sitting up. Beautiful. Okay, so we are going to get ourselves set up for a little bit of side plank work. We're almost there, just a few more exercises. Just finish off those abs. So, you're either in position 1, position 2, or position 3 for your side plank. So let's say you're in position 2. You've got your elbow underneath your shoulder. We lift up, arm coming up into the air. We're going to thread it through the gap. So exhale, thread and reach. Inhale, reaching up, squeeze under the armpit. Exhale. Inhale. Really squeeze and reach. You squeeze underneath that armpit to create as big a gap as you can for your hand to come through. Follow the hand with the eyes. You're keeping your shoulders pretty much square to the front. Don't rotate your whole body through. You want to keep your pelvis square to the front. Don't let your pelvis come through. Just reach, crunch those obliques. One more. Beautiful. Let's roll all the way over onto the other side. Awesome. So position 1, 2 or 3. Elbow is underneath the shoulder, whatever the position. And we squeeze underneath the armpit. Arm coming up, straight up. Inhale, T-zone. Exhale, reach that hand through. Keep the pelvis square to the front. Inhale up. Exhale to reach. You've got to really squeeze underneath the armpit to force the obliques to work. Inhale, come back up. Exhale. Inhaling up, squeeze under that armpit. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, squeeze and reach. 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 Inhale up and relax down. So we're going to finish off this brutal ab workout with a plank, okay? So you're either on your knees or you're going to go for a full plank with me here. So if you are on your knees, they're back behind your hips. Otherwise, curl those toes under. We've got our fleshy parts of our elbow facing in towards each other. Lift that chest up between the shoulder blades. Keep the head in line with the rest of your spine. Abs are lifted. Every inhale, tighten your T-zone. Every exhale, slide the ribs to the hips. Shoulders spiraling back towards your armpits. Inhale, T-zone. Exhale, rib to hip. Stay strong. Keep the chest lifted. Inhale, T-zone. Exhale, rib to hip. Inhale, T-zone. Exhale, rib to hip. Almost there. Stay really strong in the abs. Last 10 seconds. Inhale, T-zone. Exhale, rib to hip. And let your knees come down. Awesome work. Let's come straight into a stretch to get that heart rate back down. Really well done, everyone. That one was tough on the old abs. So let's come down into a nice child's pose. Bring your breathing all back into your nose. Gentle inhales, gentle exhales. And let's wriggle those fingers over to the right hand side. And really stretch with that left hand. Okay, let's wriggle the hands all the way over to the other side. Bum is reaching for your heels. Now really reach your right arm forward, forehead down. Breathe deep into your side. Just letting your breathing normalize. Nice gentle breaths in and out of the nose. Coming back through to center. And we're just going to do a cat-cow. So, all fours position, exhale, curling the tailbone in towards your chest and your forehead down to meet it. Drive the chest up out of the shoulder blades. And then inhale, unfurl, stick your bum out. Stretch that belly out. Exhale, curl everything in. Push that chest up out of your shoulder blades. Inhale, sinking the chest down, sticking the bum out. Stretch that belly. Exhale. Curling in. Curl, curl, curl. Lift that chest. Last one. Inhaling. Really stretch the belly. Beautiful. And come all the way onto your knees. Your left hand reaching for your left ankle. Knees nice and wide. We're going to stretch, driving the hips forward. Hand is reaching up overhead. Only go as far here as what feels like a good stretch. No lower back pain. Okay, come back into center. We're going to come straight round to the other side, reaching back. Drive that hip forward. Oh, back into center, and we're just going to finish in a full child's pose, reaching the fingers out, knees really nice and wide. Inch those fingers as far away as you can. Forehead down on the mat. Okay. You can stay down for as long as you like. I almost forgot that I was filming that. Just completely zen out. I really hope that you enjoyed that workout. I know it was brutal on the abs, but it's a really good one. Next up we've got upper body. So a more intense upper body workout. It will be the next one. Alright, sound good? If you liked that, give me a thumbs up. Please leave your feedback. Please subscribe if you'd like to keep up to date with all of my videos. Alright, have a wonderful day, guys. Take it easy.